The hell did I do? Oh well, I'm gonna just pull up in here. Got my flashes on so they know I'm pulling up in here for a safe area. Yeah, I got pulled over. The trooper thought he had one. He was cool as fuck though. I'm not gonna lie, that trooper was cool as fuck because what it was, he was riding, not too far behind me, but he wasn't directly behind me at first, but he wasn't too far. He was close enough where he typed in my plate. Then it came up as a warning. And I still got the paperwork in my bag. I carry the paperwork with me. Yeah, I remember when my lying ass buckethead baby mama put a warrant out for me back in, when I bought my daughter some shoes. Remind you. I bought her some shoes. And my baby mama lied and said I battered her or some shit and put a warrant out for my arrest because the warrant was for battery on the computer screen. That Sunday I was arrested. I told the trooper, I say, nah, I got served on that warrant. He said, nah, from what this is saying. I say, look, it's paperwork in my book bag. I say, I keep the paperwork with me just for this. Because at first he was like, can you call somebody to verify or can you produce some paperwork? He said, if not, you're going to have to take a ride with me. I said, ain't nobody taking no ride. I said, it's paperwork in my book bag. I said, look in that back pouch, that middle pouch. I said, you'll see like 3-4 folded up papers. He told me go ahead and get it. His other two buddies was there. But they was cool as hell. I opened all of them up to see which one was which. I say, see, warrant served. And it say Cook County. Warrant served on, 10-5 or something like that. I was arrested, by CPD. And he's like, what's this OP about? I say, my buckethead baby mama lied. He said, how'd she get an order of protection by lying? I say, Triple, she used a shooting that she set me up on. And another shooter was like, she set you up on a shooting? He's like, wow. I say, a nigga, she was breaking his dick. He was clapping her cheeks. She set him up to come to the house, to come to our last apartment, to kill me. I say, and unfortunately, it went the other way around. I ended up killing him. And they asked it like, so what did the state say? I say, I'm free right now. I say, they ruled it self-defense. I say, it was caught on security cameras and everything. I say, but she set me up. She set me up to be killed. So, the trooper was like, man, that's fucked up. He was like, the other trooper looked at the paper. He was like, yeah, this one was served. He said he done already went and seen a judge and everything. The trooper that pulled me over, he said, man, this shit not right. He said they still got it in here as an active warrant. I was like, if I got an active warrant, then my baby mama went and lied on me again. And like I told him, I said, I'm in my career, trooper kind of act. I'm like, man, look, it's a long story. I said, but just know that now, I say, I'm in my career. I done leveled up without her. I'm doing better without her. I say, she's mad. I say, she's trying to take me out of my career. And Trooper was like, man, he's like, that's some fucked up shit. I say, when I on in, so the Trooper was like, you kind of took a minute to pull over. He's like, was you stuffing something? I was like, nah, I wasn't stuffing shit. I was going to Walmart before I go to work, which I ain't even go to Walmart now. Cause I'm like, I'll go to Walmart tomorrow. So, I was like, nah, I ain't stuffing nothing but my girl. He said, your current girl? He said, or your baby mama? I say, shit, I wish I would. I said, I don't even want to touch my baby mama. I said, I don't even want to see that bitch titties again in the same zip code as me. I say, shit, if I was to fuck her, I say, I'm putting a condom on. I say, don't nobody know she got something now or not. I say, shit, that's some free range pussy. Had all they ass laughing. So, he's like, look, just continue doing you. He seen my ID badge and everything. He's like, man, just continue doing good. He say, continue to stay away from him. He said everything could be good. I said, yeah, I'm staying away from that buckethead bitch. I said, I don't want that. Why would you get over here and not speed up? So it's all good, you know. So I'm on my way to my career to make my money, and I'm good. No, they was cool as hell though. They was cool as hell. He said he gonna note that the system need to update that. He say cause he told me just continue carrying the paperwork with me. He say just in case it don't get updated. He say I can show him that the warrant was served. He saying that, you know, you went in front of a judge. So you know, they was interested in Cotto. He like, it looked like one of our old ISP calls. I was like, I don't know. I said, I still need to dig deep into the details of it. I say, shit, you know, that's what I do. I buy buckets and I fix them up, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, he was cool. I was cool. You know, Truth told me, like, man, appreciate you cooperating and keep your hands up. We can see him and rolling down the windows when we was coming up. I say, man, I'm just trying to go to work. So either way, I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.